If you have your goal in place, then what you're looking is, which I feel is, next 30-35 years of your career. And this is something maybe post your graduation, which is more from the industry perspective. You may be looking for the stable organization to work with renowned brand, with competitive salary, and some of the work also which you may be looking, which is really challenging. And obvious aspect is growth and some of the learning opportunities. So these pointers may be applicable post your graduation. However, to go there, you have to prepare from day one. Okay, and if you really work towards it from now itself, then if you have your roadmap ready, then a lot of things will help you. Okay, so now when you take the decision, because by and large, you all of you may work for next 30-35 years. Okay, and kind of industry perspective, because I also represent their HR association and we keep meeting a lot of people, we get some of the pointers, and from that I can say that it's not very really difficult to get the job. Okay, I think you may be in a position to figure it out about the job. Okay, and when you are aligned with a group like JSPM, I think uh, you are in a controlled environment. I can say it is not that difficult, but getting the right job, okay, which will help to build your career say next 30-35 years, that is very very critical. That is not that easy. Okay, and come out with the options. Okay, today you may be struggling that will I get the at least one job. Okay, but how you will try to get say multiple jobs, and then you create some option within it. Think from that aspects. Okay, second thing is, some of you may be aspiring to go for the entrepreneurship. Okay, instead of just running behind the job, if you are in a position to create job, nothing like it, isn't it? And when you want to do that, so you need to have your roadmap again. You need to have your right kind of people around you. Okay, now in case if you don't have the right people around you, how you can be part of some of the big forums. Okay, maybe if you are a fan of technology, the technology forums. If you are a fan of some management forum, so you should be part of it. Okay, and if you get the access to people, those who are really there already there, then through their success stories, it becomes little easy for you. All right. So think from entrepreneurship perspective as well, and create jobs for not only you but others as well. Now, what are the current industry challenges? Okay, and again, all these pointers which I jotted, this is from my perspective. It doesn't mean that there is full stop here. Okay, so industry has a lot of business in pipeline. A lot of companies, they are losing the business only because not having the right people. Okay, and this is not the today's scenario, but this is I can see consistent for quite some time. So only because we don't have the right people around us, we are losing a good amount of business. Okay, so then finding right job for the right um, uh, you know people. Okay, that is something which is really critical. Client expectations are increasing. Like earlier, people, the clients, if expecting to finish work say in 1 year with say 10 people, now expectation is changing from there, that you need to finish it within 6 months. And when it comes to people perspective, within 5 people only you need to finish that. Okay, now one is when it comes to budget aspect, there is a 50% they are reducing. And the time perspective, they need it fast. Quality, there is no compromise. Now imagine when you are in such situation, this problem you can solve only through innovation. Okay, the expectation which is changing drastically, and innovation, and how you can adopt, how you can change yourself and get into the right zone. That's something only will help. Okay, so a lot of companies also going through some of the cultural activation program and cultural challenges, because post this pandemic, some of the people they're joining remotely. Some of the, like this session, if we could have been in person, effectiveness maybe little better. Or when you are in front of me, I'm in front of you physically, that body language, everything must have helped. And now the cultural aspect, okay, that building is really getting difficult. Okay, though there are a lot of efforts are going on there, but it's like culture is not something which is really taught, or something which is really helped. Now even the GSPM culture, um, you will experience only when you physically there in the institute, and you interact with the your follow friends as well as your staff members and everyone. When you interact and when you are really part of them, then only you'll come to know about the culture aspect. Okay, so the pandemic has taught up a lot of lessons. Okay, and technology has played a very very vital role there. Okay, so hats up to the overall the some of the tools. Okay, so because pre-pandemic, and when we were facing the pandemic, that time was very very critical. Okay, no one has the clue, everybody had the problem statement in front of them, and everybody was looking the solution. Now when it comes to solution, who is the solution provider? Okay, people like you and me, who are the solution provider. And in fact, those who are engineers, they are seen as a solution providers. Okay, from overall society perspective, engineers they see as a solution provider. Now we are carrying that responsibility, please understand. Okay, now when you are carrying that responsibility for the society, now how you are going to equip enough, and what are the different tools which we are going to carry, or what are the learnings which you are carrying in the next 4 years, is very important. Then competition is something which the industry is facing, and how we can retain the right talent, and how we can even skill the resource. Some of these challenges are from industry perspective. Okay, and in industry is figuring it out. Okay, and why I'm sharing it now, because after 4 or 5 years you'll be part of this problem. Okay, think from this aspect, and how probably small things which probably can contribute. And it's not like one person can do get the solution for all this, but together how we can collaborate and get the maximum solution. That's something which we need to see. So now how to what is the journey to achieve that? What probably how you can contribute to go there. Okay, so first of all, you should have the strong academics. Okay, I as I was saying that you let behind your other friends to enter into this stream, but from here you need to build the strong academics. Okay, so what do you mean by strong academics? Strong academics means not only numbers, but the knowledge, and how you are fundamentally you are really strong, how you are getting the concept clears. Okay, that will really help. Okay, and then how you can contribute for the industry. Okay, with this, and even beyond. So we will go a little bit in detail there. So now when it comes to institute, what you are going to gain from the institute. Okay, now some of the stuffs may be really um, repetitive, or your other leaders must have told you, but discipline is something which I feel very very critical. Now when it comes to institute, you may have various classes. There is a specific time where you need to report with specific way. Okay, follow that one rigorously. Okay, don't give any chance, or don't compromise on this one, because this is something which is building blocks, okay, in terms of your value and ethics and everything, okay. So you may feel like we are absolutely in very very tight compartment, but that something will help you for long run, okay. If you try to get the flexibility from now itself, then that you are limiting yourself in terms of learning, okay. So that is the reason I feel discipline is very very critical aspect. Then learn from your professors, okay. Most of the time, um, uh, or even I was feeling that my professor is young, or he's just working in the academics, and what I will learn from him, okay. Or really I'm going to learn from him, okay. I was having little doubt, okay. But I was wrong, because my professors, they were little ahead than me, okay, in terms of overall knowledge and expertise. They had better connect than me, okay. And eventually they only helped me to get into the corporate, okay. So your professor, the staff members, learn from them, respect them, okay, so that you have the maximum learning, okay. When you are studying, get little bit in deep, get the subject matter expertise, okay. So your subject knowledge is very very important, and in deep understanding and getting the conceptual understanding will really will help you, okay. Make maximum friends, okay. I know will be remembered not only whatever we do the good things. I'm not saying we should not do the good things, but when you're doing some beyond that also, do that one in limit, because those will be memories which will be carrying, okay. Ensure that you don't hurt anyone, okay. Ensure that you learn in positive environment and carry maximum positive memories, not only from the institute but from your friends as well as staff, everyone. And that 4 years of these memories you will cherish throughout your career, okay. So today you may be missing your school. The same way, once you pass out from the institute, you may miss this institute also, and your other friends. So create those memories and carry them. Now, some of the soft skills. I know this is the big subject. May need a lot of time, but I just want to highlight only the soft skill aspects. That is communication skills, or problem solving skills, or how you are team player. So team player is you may be really good as an individual, okay, but how whether you are really good as a team, that is also industry perspective is very important. The attitude perspective, your right attitude towards work, okay, is very very critical. And I have seen a lot of people, they are not really grown because of not having the right attitude towards work, okay. So learning mindset, which is very much again important. Time management, I just mentioned some time back, but start using the time management from beginning itself, okay. Plan your day. Every day needs to be planned, okay. You should have your to-do list, what you are going to do, how you are going to study, how you are going to achieve some of the beyond academics goals also, okay. Do all that and build your social brand as well, okay. Be careful there, okay, so that how you are seen based on your social posting and everything. I know some of the contradictory stuff so some people do, but avoid that, because based on your post, your that small text or one picture will make you hero or zero, okay. So be careful on the building your social brand. uh, Learn from the industry. There are various aspects again here, like project work. I'm sure that your staff and placement team will help there. Internship program, which you may have. Industrial visit, in case if there are possibilities. Working with some of the professional circles or some of the associations, etc. Then internet is an amazing tool anyways, how you can leverage in a better way. And we have AI based tool, including the chat GPT and all these steps. Now how you are able to leverage, that is equally important, okay. All these tools exist, but your aspect, how you look towards it is critical. Okay. And you'll find a lot of problem statements also online, and people collaborate and do a lot of stuffs. So how you are part of that, okay, whether you can go there and you can start contributing, think from that perspective, and you can, and that's the way you can learn from the industry. And you may have your own friends, relatives, or some of the seniors, etc. You can learn from them as well. Okay. Grab all of whatever is happening now, starting today. It's very very critical, and learn from these people as well. Some of the emerging trends, like AI, which is buzzword now, the machine learning, IoT, data science, and startup culture, entrepreneurship. I don't want to go in deep, but I just want to just mention about all these things because you're cautious. Okay. And whenever you get some thing to learn on these pointers, either it is AI, okay, how AI is evolving, how you can contribute, how you can leverage the technology and make some difference or create some difference. Think from all these aspects. You may be in different kind of branches today, but still this technology can leverage at any branch. Okay. Machine learning, it is not restricted to IT or computer science. Please understand, these pointers are applicable for any stream. Okay. Intention is how you can leverage it, but before leveraging also you need to understand the concepts of these technologies. Okay. And I'm sure eventually even institute also will have some sort of sessions on this one. But proactively you can also go and use these internet, and you can get these technologies concepts with you, and then you can build on it. Okay. So I mentioned about the startup culture. Some of the internet companies, they are building the startup culture so that if you don't have funds, okay, but if you have good idea, and if you have overall plan, they will fund. Okay. I mean, it is like working for some organization. Still, you will be in a position to start your own organization. It's like that. Okay. There may be some technical collaboration, technical things which agreement which you may have to execute with the organizations, but still you can be entrepreneur. Okay. No one will restrict you. Okay. So what is your ultimate goal? So that plays the important role here. Some of the other emerging trends, like how we can have the real-time succession management. And now robots are sitting at the boardroom and analyzing a lot of data points, and because they can take the decision without any emotions. Okay. So robots are playing amazing role. And when it comes to any uh, plan, any products selling or showcasing, now days are gone to go with the PowerPoint, but how you can go with the storytelling aspect, which is really emerging. And then community management as a recruitment tool. Okay, because this is something is very critical for you. I was talking some time back how your social presence exists. That will help eventually, that based on how you behave on this social media, you may be seen by the recruitment recruiters accordingly, whether you are really good in some of the areas, you are serious, you are casual, all those aspects will come out from the technology itself. Okay. So and then there are some of the additional stuffs. Okay. I know we are running short of time, but we can quickly have a glimpse on it. But things are changing. That's the bottom line. Okay. Organization perspective, talent perspective, the technology perspective, work perspective, everywhere you will see the change. Okay. And even the change and innovation processes, earlier it was like big transformation was expected, but now that is not the case. Even small experiments people are doing and they're bringing the incremental changes. Okay. And that's the reason you see, if something comes at initial level also, it is put on the for the as a beta version, and people start using it, and then eventually based on the need it get evolved. Okay, so things are changing. Okay, and how you can be part of this change and leverage is that's something you can think of. I will try to wrap up from here. Okay, I know we spoke about how you can build your career and how you can get aligned with the industry expectations. I just mentioned some of the steps. I also spoke about some of the problems, how you can solve them, and how you can create the jobs. Looking the job is along with that, how you can create the job. That also really makes sense. And I also recommend you to note down these books. Okay, I have personally read these books. Okay, The Magic of Thinking Big is one of the amazing book which will unfold in terms of your thought process and mindset. Okay, how we can think big, that it will unfold. And there are, though this is second pointer, there are two books. It's not one book. 1% rule is one book. Second one is Slight Edge. Okay, but the conceptual aspect for these two books are same. That is, then I just club them. Okay, so this book is, like, one small change, at incremental change, if it is going positive direction, how we will have the bigger impact. Similarly, if one small change and if it goes in negative direction, how it will have the bigger impact. This book talks about in a lot of such situation and the scenarios. Think and Grow Rich is another amazing book. Okay, and Five Love Languages, which talks about more from relationship perspective. I personally feel that when it comes to any person, okay, the health, wealth, relationship, and overall the your social aspect. So these 4 5 things are very critical. How you can have the balance within all these things. Some people may have really good amount of money, but if they don't have time to use that, so it is not right. Okay, some people may have a lot of time but don't have money. So having the combination of all these things at right time makes a difference. And this book, Five Love Languages, talks more about it. And uh, all these books I have personally read, and I strongly recommend it to you. And if any one of you, if you are aspiring to do something of your own, okay, and if you feel that I don't have big money to invest, but I want to do something big, I'm dreaming big. If that is the case, okay, feel free to connect with me. Okay, so I know a lot of people, those who are dealing into some of the uh, big way. Okay, so where you can build your career without investing of money, but you need to have dedication, you need to have that learning attitude and everything. Okay, so I will just open it for any question, 1 or 2 questions. I know we have 4 minutes left. This is my number, and this number is with sir as well. I prefer WhatsApp or some of these tools to communicate than calling, because most of the time, attending call is difficult. While talking, I just missed almost 3 to 4 calls. Okay, I'm just because my mobile also, it's vibrating. It's 24 hours, it's always on silent mode. It doesn't ring but it vibrates. So but WhatsApp, it's easy to at least communicate and respond back. Okay, that's the reason I prefer it. All right, I'll stop here. And in case if you have any specific questions, you can ask. On top of that, if you have any closing remark, if anybody want to do, I know some other staff members also joining. So what do you, sir, for Q&A, or if any other formalities left out?
Thank you so much, sir, for your brilliant guidance to our students. We also have with us our Dean School of Science and Technology, Dr. R.S. Deshpande, sir. Yes, sir. I request sir to please have some guide some. Please. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. You're not audible. Deshpande, sir. Till then, students, I request you to, if you have any questions or any queries, you can ask. Students, please. Yes, students, please ask. If you have any doubts or anything you would like to know from sir, respond, sir. Has your problem resolved? Not. Not audible. Maybe mic issue. No worries. Okay. So I guess there are no questions from student side, but I request Baliram sir, like we always know, sir is always there for us to guide our students, and we have always like cooperation with JSPM group, right? So we would to have you our campus, like whenever you feel free, sir, just let us know to have one-to-one word with our students. They will also feel blessed to have you and your guidance time to time. These are
So,
the students from the first year itself. Yes,
so
sir.
may I ask question?
Please, please, please.
Yes, sir. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes,
Baliram,
please. You
sir.
are one word.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. I can hear
Yes,
you.
sir. First of all, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us, sir.
Okay, my pleasure.
My
Please go ahead
question
with
is,
question.
sir,
Yeah.
that is, we are seeing AI boom right now. Will it take over IT sector in near future? Like we are listening in news that so many layoffs are happening and AI will take this and that. So many speculation are telling people experts on news.
Okay. See, best part is that whatever news which are coming, that is for today. Okay, and you are going to have impact of all these things after only 4 years. Okay,
Yes,
my recommendation is, instead of entering into all that, you focus on your learning. Okay, and even such challenges come, how you can equipped enough, to face it. Think from that perspective. Technology keeps changing. Okay, today we have AI, tomorrow some other technology will keep coming, but in these changing technologies, how you are changing yourself, and you are still building your career, and you are solving the problems. Focus on that. Today we have so one set of problem, tomorrow we may have some other set of problems, but if your problem solving approach is changing based on the technology change, then already you are there. You need not to worry then. Okay,
yes, sir.
good.
Good question. Yes. Any other? Other students? Yes.
Tushar sir, I would like to say a few things to Mutgekar sir before any students
Please,
can
please,
come.
please.
Uh, uh, Sir, thank you very much for sharing the points like challenges before industry, how the student can be a part of the problem solving, and what he has to eating bricks. And rightly, as you have mentioned, that artificial intelligence is something that is not going to affect only classroom, but it is going to be used throughout all the streams. By the way, myself, Dr. Vai, I am in charge Dean for Pharmaceutical Sciences. So we do believe that artificial intelligence is also going to play a big part in our industry. And the students from pharmacy background are attending today's session will definitely benefit from your session. It was pleasure attending your
Thank
session.
you. Thank you so much, sir.
You were audible some time ago, sir. Right now you are not audible. Deshpande sir. Yes, there may be some glitch or something. Okay, I think we
Hello,
should conclude. Ah, sir. Yes,
can you hear me now?
yes, sir. Please.
Yeah. Thank you, Mutgekar Baliram sir. Thanks a lot. Good morning to all of you, to you also, and to all the participants. It was a great pleasure to listen from you because, in the most simple and the most fluent manner, you have explained what are the expectations from a budding engineers and how they should groom up themselves. That was very useful to the students. And thank you so much for joining. We would like to have more association with you, and already the students has expressed their views about this. I just want to inform to the students that this is the student engagement program that we have started from today. It will be from 3rd of July today to the 21st of July. Okay, from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday will be holiday, and there will be 3 sessions in a day. The session will end up to 10 o'clock or 9:45 as per the requirement. And as I told you, these sessions will be entertaining, it will be educating you, and it will also add a value of knowledge to your life. And that's why one most important thing I told you, that it is a compulsory for all the students. And most important, we would also like to have your feedback on this session from all the students. So we have prepared a small feedback form which the students which are joining, they have to fill up this and you have to send it to us. This feedback form, your suggestions will be helpful to us to make this program more and more useful and more viable for you, which will be helpful for you. Once again, I thank Mudgekar sir, Tushar Sangoli sir. I'm Dr. R.S. Deshpande, looking after the Faculty of Science and Technology in the JSPM University, Pune. So all the best to all of the students. So fill up the feedback form, and we will again meet tomorrow at 6:30 for the yoga session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank you.
conclude the
Thank you so
session.
much. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Students, you might be receiving the feedback form over the email or in the chat box in some time. So stay alert
Just
with your
wait.
email.
Ashish is there.
Yes, sir.
Baliram,
I'm
sir, you
here,
can
sir.
leave now. Yes,
Okay. Thank you
Ashish,
so much.
yes. Students,
Ashish,
you can wait for some time.
Ashish, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have you checked the feedback form?
Sir, actually, it is asking for the permission. I'm not able to edit it. I'm not able to fill it.
Okay.
The
Sir,
person who created it,
we can have email address of all the students with us, those who have joined today.
it might be in
Yes,
attendance
exactly.
sheet.
Yes, attendance sheet there. It is actually, sir. But we need to find it then accordingly, like by
Just
comparing the name.
I want to inform to all the students that we are sending you a email form, that is the feedback form, how you find this program today. So record your remarks on this so that we can make this more and more useful to you. So thank you for joining. We will meet again tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Now you can leave the meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
Sir, meeting leave करा.
yes, sir. I will also stop the meeting now.
Ashish, just collect the emails of all the participants
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and come to me. We will send them the feedback form.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. No problem.
Leave करा, leave. Yes.